So the modded Ice Paragon. Again, I have to say, it is modded. This is not the real Paragon. Let's test out what Weaboo Jones has for us, the creator of this mod. So we do first degree 1 ice, get all pads, and let's see what we've got. The cheapest of the bunch so far, till hell freezes over. It has the impale icon. Description, sub-zero temperatures, freeze balloons to the core, penetrating all layers. I'm sure it's going to enjoy penetrating all those balloons. Crumble brittle balloons with the slightest touch. Doesn't really tell us much about what it's going to do, but I guess we can see for ourselves. So what do we got? We got a giant snowstorm around Impale. I wonder if you can place... Okay, you can. This does also act as an ice platform. And now we see how much damage it does to a bed. So far, not very good. It looks like it does 100 damage per tick. It doesn't seem to do any more damage in range here, does it? Not really. I reckon those ice shard things are like the brittle attack. It seems to affect it full map range though. Bad damage, not very good, but at least we're gonna pop it, right? Oh, ability also. Doesn't the absolute zero ability increase attack speed by 50%? If it still works for the Paragon, then that's what it should do. And I think it did shoot faster, so at least we're gonna kill this, guys. It's okay. It's at least gonna be around 100, so that's good. And around 100 is done. So this seems like just the addition, literally additive Ice Paragon. You have the giant range of snowstorm, you have the impale attack, and then you have, well, the super brittle that gives more damage. Although it's not a whole lot of damage because I think Ice Impale itself already does 50 damage, right? And if it's the same stat, then that vulnerability will not add much to this guy itself. But it will help for other towers, like a Sun God if I had one. It does also have camo. I think the reason why this has camo is because of the top hat. As long as one upgrade on a tower has camo or decamo, then it can work. The Paragon itself will have camo. Can I test how much damage increase the brittle is? Yes. Okay, 123, guys. Wait, that's huge. That's massive. So, normally the dart has 3 pierce, right? And it did 123. What's 123 divided by 3? 41. Wait, no way. Are we talking plus 40 damage, guys? Because that's what the math seems to be like. Each projectile does plus 40 damage to a balloon. That's absolutely insane. Again, you couldn't see it very much because Impale already does 50, so that plus 40 is only like twice the damage. But if you add another tower to it, like, again, a Sun Avatar, we're gonna be shredding. Or like in the attack zone. Yeah. I definitely do not think the real Ice Paragon, when it comes out, is going to do plus 40. I do think it'll be more than what Brittle is, which I think is plus 4 right now. So if he died too bad, I'm gonna drop into the tower just to show you how insane that buff is. So it's gonna be one of those Paragons, or at least for this one. I assume, like, a couple Paragons when NK releases it, they're not gonna be good solo, so my one Paragon test isn't going to be that accurate. Because, again, if there's support, then obviously they won't do as well than other Paragons. I reckon that'll be the case for Ice and Glue, and maybe in Sniper. So let's wait for 119 here. I reckon we can beat the rest. Should we just drop a tower? Because, like, we know what this guy can beat up to 119. How about for funsies we drop another tower, like a Sun God, just to show you how much quicker it kills, thanks to this damage buff. Watch the damage count skyrocket. We'll do a 3-2-0. Okay, it's actually not as strong as I thought. Okay, I thought it was gonna be superhuman damage. Is it still superhuman damage, or am I blind? I guess it's kind of hard to tell with the Super Monkey. Let me sell it. Okay, Tax Zone can't pop Frozen, can it? No, it can. It can. Let's try that. Does that seem like more damage? I think it is. That looks like a pretty... Yeah, I think it's definitely better than... Is that plus 40 good? It's hard to tell. Oh, I think the biggest problem... Yeah, hold on. So, it's not a constant plus 40 because it still has to attack. The Brittle has to attack, so if it spawns new balloons, that new balloon may not be vulnerable. So maybe that's why I didn't see as much of a damage increase as I would have expected. Because not all balloons were vulnerable. Again, I think just wait till 119 and then you can see. Because that battle will be up for a long time. And there's only 3 of them. So 119, I'm just going to test first just to show you 1 damage. When ice hits it, it's suddenly 40 damage a shot. So yes, it is plus 40 buff. Absolutely nutty. I'm gonna sell this after, but let me just show you. Sun Avatar. Mass amounts of damage. Yeah, I believe that is indeed plus 40. Even just Super Monkey. Yeah, definitely doesn't do that much damage on its own. Now we want to see whether or not this guy can solo, so we're gonna reset. That damage doesn't count. Alright, can we do it? I'm gonna have to keep using the ice ability, because that is indeed... that is attack speed at the end of the day. I think we'll lose to the second or third bad, because the shots... the shots don't have a large radius, right? So it's only gonna be working on 1 bad at a time. Either way, you already know we're dead. That's not even close right now. This is almost as bad as the glue. Yeah. Almost as bad, just a little bit better, but still not even close to enough. Not even close. Now, I reckon, similar to glue, this is going to destroy any non-bad round. So we're gonna survive all the way to round 140. So I think what I want to do now is try out the high level ice. So maybe not 100, because it's really hard to get 16.2 million pops with Impale. Let me tell ya. I think I'm just going to get everything but the pop, so that would get me a degree 76 ice. So, I mean, that's fine because it's the same as single player. Okay. I think it's time to do it, right? Let's do it. Yep, that's 76. Did it correctly. Now we see how much faster it pops compared to degree 1. Let's go. Slow down for ya. Okay, that definitely shoots faster. And definitely does damage faster as well. Now, yeah, it's very hard to tell, like, the damage amounts. Like, does this do more than 50 damage per shot? It's hard to tell. And again, the vulnerability is still plus 40. Nothing different than that. This is popping way faster, though. I think it has to do with, yeah. Because it affects both damage and attack speed, I'm assuming right now. Because if it was only attack speed that increased, then no way that bad would have been killed that quickly. But if you have two multipliers, then obviously that affects it way more, I would assume. Oh yeah, I didn't even use the ability too, so that's even more damage I could have gotten. Again, if I use the ability, it's 50% attack speed for I don't know how long, but long enough, I guess. So now it's gonna be interesting to see if we can beat 119. I'm pretty sure we can. At least that'd be my guess. And again, as you see, these rounds are a joke. Absolute, complete, utter annihilation. And now that we've got the Paragon, pops don't matter, so here's what I'm gonna do. To save some time. We all know the lag-free option is the... oh crap, the money's not there. I was gonna say, we should just go for a Sniper Paragon, but it's $700,000, and I actually can't afford that. Actually, I'm close. We can always at least try. Okay, we're literally right there. 500 bucks. Let's afford it, and then we can uninstall pretty quickly. Because again, you already know this guy can beat it. It's just a matter of time. All right, seal, and this is gonna help lag a lot. Just gotta put it in first, and then I'll get rid of it when 119 comes. Okay. Okay, the round's gonna end anytime soon. Yep. So we get rid of it, and now we test. Can we pop the 119 bats? I think we can get through one of them, but again, the problem is that he can only target one at a time, so we might die to the third one, sadly. Or maybe there's a chance. That one already got damaged a little bit. Never say never, guys. Yeah, we're definitely gonna pop the first one. That back one is looking at 30% damaged. Hard to tell. See that first one pop there? Oh, nice, we popped that one. We popped that one really quickly. I don't know if that was weird. Did anyone else see that the bad was on the last damage threshold? And then it popped immediately. I wonder if it was because of ice shards or something like that. But that was insanely fast. Yeah, let's see, we are going to be at 119. I think it was the ice shards? Yeah. I think it was the ice shards too. I guess ice shards with this Paragon does a crap ton of damage. Anyways, next bad round is in 140, so I might drop a sniper. But let me just see a few more rounds, like, with it alone, just to see how good it is. The plus 40 applies to shards as well. Oh, that could be it, yeah. That could totally be it. That means single target might be worse. Because if there's only one balloon, then we can't trigger shards. That means 140 could very well be game over. Anyways, as you see, anything that's not a bad instantly gets wiped. So I'm gonna get back the sniper, just to move the process along. 140, guys. Let's do it. I'm 99% sure we're dead, but at least it's nice to see how much progress we're gonna make. Fast forwarded, it's only like less than 1,000 DPS, so yeah, it's obviously not going to work. Yeah, it's not even close. We don't even get 20% through. Unfortunate. I would say like a quarter way through so far. However, I don't want to give up here because I feel like we can still beat normal bads. We just can't beat fortifieds. I think I want to buy a quick... Yeah, because like this is like kind of support, we should test with support. So how about, yeah, tax zone and a mib, just to allow it to pop frozen if it couldn't already. So if we drop a quick tax zone, 205, let's just see how much quicker it pops. Watch the damage. Couple thousand, but that's not it. We're waiting for it to get through this part. This is when all attacks will hit. And as you see, the insane damage, over 10,000 DPS right there. Somehow the fortified bat still made it out alive, but it's okay. We're gonna get it on the way around anyways. Just watch. See that bad? The non-fortified destroyed instantly. And yeah. Tax zone with a plus 40 damage buff can easily take down fortified bads. So there we go. Now I'm gonna get rid of it, just to see if it can beat normal bads. Maybe without ice shards, because again, on these rounds, there are other balloons, so we could technically spawn some of them, and it would help to do some bad damage. Yeah, I see that the SRAMs get shredded instantly because it's ice shards. Ice shards doing the plus 40, so that's why you see we have no problem beating any of the insides here. Just takes quite a while to get all the way down. Alright, here's a bad. I believe bad spawns past 140 are random, so, well, no ice shards, so that's why we're not doing any damage to bads. I wonder if I should target, like, make it not target bads on purpose. Just to get more ice shards procced. Like, put on last. Pop those ZMGs faster. Is that ever a good play? Either way, I don't think it's good to rely on rely on shards here, because it's... Even with that, like, can it really do so much more damage that it's gonna kill this? I don't think so. Rip. So yeah, in terms of soloing, this thing is pretty much game over once you run into a bad past 119. So again, that would be 140. Or if you somehow made it past that, the first round you get a bad spawn in free play. And if I dropped another tower, like a tax zone, to have it, you know, do a tandem, we'd probably make it to round 300, so I think this is where I'm going to leave the Ice Paragon. Definitely think the real Ice Paragon, whenever it comes out, is going to obviously be different than this. Probably a little less, like, extreme, so, like, not giving plus 40 damage to other towers in radius. But it would probably also do some more damage than this guy. But again, nonetheless, still a nice attempt at predicting how a Paragon would look like. So again, thank you to Weaboo Jones for making this mod. It's a fun one.